All right, MMA fans, I'm here with PFL 2022 featherweight finalist, Mr. Bubba Jenkins. Hello, sir. How are you today?
What's up, my man? Feeling good. Beautiful Vegas day. Just hanging out, you know what I'm saying? Just about to go grab a smoothie and just chop some wood. Got a meeting a little bit later, trying to do some business, trying to be a bad man, trying to do what I got to do, you know?
Yeah, of course, I can imagine that. And I'm guessing you're still training at Black House MMA, right?
No, sir. I'm in Vegas with Dewey Cooper. We got our own little spot. We're out here over here with Split T Boxing. We call our spot BK MMA with BKSS. You know, that's Black Cobra Striking Systems. Well, we're with Dewey Cooper.
Oh, okay. Sorry about that.
Oh,
I
all good. Good.
I'll have to update actually your affiliation on Sherdog, but that's no problem. Listen, I just seen that you posted the video of your first round submission victory over Ryoji Kudo on Instagram. Did you expect he would capitulate in the opening round though?
Um, what I said to a lot of the people who are in the circle, I said if his ground game is green, I saw him get taken down a couple times, and I felt as though if I can get the takedown and he can't stop, the ground and pound that I'm really really good at, I would really hurt him, and it would be a short fight. I was telling people I would run him over if his ground was green. And I don't know how green it was because I didn't really try for too many punches. I just kind of got in there, felt that I was just much stronger than him, and did what I had to do as far as suplexing and mixing it up and getting the moves and in the position that I wanted, and I saw the choke and I went for it full fledged. So it just happened to be a perfect night and a perfect execution all the way around.
You secured your place in the finals after that quick victory. Earlier this year, you also defeated Reinaldo, Ekson, and Kyle Bochniak via decision. What do you think about your path to the finals?
I think I've had a good path to the finals. Dewey's been saying that each fight has built me differently as a fighter. The Reinaldo fight was more of an emotional thing, with the Brazilian flag and who he is and a champion in another organization and a tough fighter, with nothing to lose. We knew he was going to come out with a lot of passion and with his heart on his sleeve, bearing that Brazilian flag with pride and trying to, take my head off, which he did in right early, came out with a 3 or 4 punch power combination and one of the punches landed, and we had to resolve ourselves. We had to stay calm. We had to look at the situation more calmly and less emotional, and we got to work, and that was exactly what we needed to do. With the Kyle Bochniak fight, he's a tough, resilient fighter, and I ended up getting an injury late in the fight where my eye was closed, so we had to stay composed again. We had to stay calm, but that was a fight where I showed a little bit of my calmness and my ability to have grown the summer in striking. So I think each fight has prepared me to be more of the champion that I need to be to beat Brendan Loughnane. And I'm excited about each fight that has prepared me, each thing that I've been through, each camp that I've had. Even this last fight with Ryoji Kudo, even though it was short, the fight camp was tough and intense, and we were preparing for war, even though we got peace in the matter.
On both those occasions, before the fight with Ekson and Bochniak, your opponent changed a few days before the clash. Did that impact your performance at all? Or were you forced to, change your game plan?
Well, the game plan definitely changed because I was planning on fighting a wrestler, and then it turns into Reinaldo, and I was planning on fighting a Korean, karate kind of guy, and then it ends up being Kyle Bochniak. So yeah, and my opponent changes often. People prepare for me; they realize it's a tough task at hand, and a lot of people don't want to continue on with that task. So the fact that we have the tournament style, and me not being in the tournament, it's hard to get people to want to fight me. And me being at the biggest stages, even still, people drop out of fights, and for multiple reasons. But my mindset doesn't change. It's always versus me, bad man versus bad man, and we're gonna stay forward and stay focused on the things that we can control. People dropping out of fights, we're gonna be prepared for hunting season and war anyway. So whoever gets into that field, whoever gets into that battle, they're in for a rude awakening. It's not a disadvantage to me in any way.
The next fighter who will be locked in the cage with the Batman is Brendan Loughnane. You two will collide on November the 25th in the finals. You guys talk trash to each other in the past couple of years. What's going on? Is there real animosity between the two of you?
No, we're good. We're friends, you know what I'm saying? But we Brandon Loughnane is a wise, clever, witty kind of guy, being from, the land that he's from, being British, London, England, all that. That's his, they're the wily hooligans. They like to fight, they like to brawl, they like to drink, they like to get it on. You can tell his culture of being, just an awesome type of warrior dude. But don't get it twisted. I got a million reasons as to why I want to take his head off, why I think I'm a better fighter, why I think that why I know I'll be the world champion, why I know he can't beat me. This is 2 years coming. We've been talking trash, going back and forth, but now we're here, and now we get to see and prove what the mouths have been talking about. Now we get to put it to action. And I do believe I'm the better striker. I do believe I'm the better wrestler. I believe I'm the better mixed martial artist. I'm the better fighter. I hit harder. I'm faster than he is. I have a higher IQ in mixed martial arts than he does. The only thing he's beating me on is experience and decisions.
Do you think that he will be able to stop your takedown attempts?
No, I don't think he's going to be able to stop anything that I plan on doing wrestling-wise.
And I would like to hear your honest opinion here. Did you think that Loughnane would defeat Chris Wade?
I believe that Loughnane had to fight the fight of his PFL career. I do believe that he had a big advantage with being at home and having that crowd behind him. So I did, in my heart, believe that Loughnane would win. On paper, I edged it towards Wade because of the wrestling, but it never went to that. And that's what I believe got Loughnane the victory. But I do believe that, Loughnane did fight one of his best fights, and he looked good, and, he was very proud of that performance. And, I'm excited to see what we both have for the next showing for the fans.
But hey, would you have preferred to vindicate your defeat at the hands of Wade in the finals?
Oh, you know it. Absolutely. So many fans, so many friends. I would say the people close to me all wanted the Wade fight, but I'd say people in the fight world, MMA, wants the Loughnane fight. Yeah, people saw the animosity and things, but, knowing close to me that a lot of people feel that Wade beat the best Bubba Jenkins, and people close to me know that we were going through so much that was nowhere near the case, and we definitely want our chance at that fight again. But we'll see what the future holds. But right now we're happy with whoever had made it out of the other side. We're just going to focus on us, our camp, Badman team doing Badman things, and rocking forward.
You fought 3 times in the span of a few months, and you're preparing for your 4th bout this year. What was your toughest challenge, though?
The toughest challenge I would say is, continuing to the next camp with some injuries from the last camp, having to get back, having to stay locked in for, is an extensive amount of time. Yeah, you get a little bit of break in between, but for the most part, it's just recovery so you can get right back on the horse. So it will be my 4th fight this year, and they're giving us a little bit of a break with it being in late November. But the earlier part, the hardest part was just availability, continuing to punch the clock, continuing to show up, and we achieved being great at that. We beat that part, and now we get a little bit of break, and now we're headed right back into an intense camp, focusing on making this the champ camp, a culmination of a champion. The focus is the world title.
Did you enjoy a few days of vacation?
Yeah, no, I went to San Diego with the babies. We went to Legoland, got to hang out on the beach. My brother, we got some family time, and yeah, man, we got to do a little vacationing and hanging out. A happy fighter is a dangerous fighter, and I try to stay happy at all times and try to stay positive. And a lot of people know that I'm a big believer in Christ, so I stay in my word, I stay in my my beliefs, and I focus on the things at hand. And right now we're in a good place. We're at peace. We're preparing for war.
After each of your victories, you speak in tongues and pay respect to your faith. What's your relationship with the religion and God? Obviously, if you'd like to talk about it.
Yeah, no, I'm a big believer in Christ. My relationship is exactly that. You know, a lot of people get with the whole religious thing, and they separate the relationship. They get you with the traditions, and they get you the rules, and they get you with, you know, the commandments and things that you shouldn't, and couldn't, all the negatives about it. But the gospel is the good and the bad truth. And you know, if we can just focus on trying to be closer, more the exemplification of what Christ did, then we can be more what he called us to be, and that's all I try to do. You know, I'm fighting as a war priest. I fight from a place of knowing that my ministry is my career. My career is my ministry. I go off giving testimonies about what I've been through and how I'm conquering these different things that come at us every day. And you know, I try to make it not so, you know, four walls church religious bound. I make it more about our Father in heaven, who truly loves us and knows that we're going to make mistakes, has grace for us, and wants us to continue to strive to be more like Christ. And that's all we can hope for. You know, we just try to stay in our word, stay in our path, and try to love common man. You know, there's four types of love, and the love between a man and a woman is one of the least amount of loves when you think about it, because there's so much more love that can be given between brothers, between friends, between mankind, that needs to be shown. Everybody's so focused on the love between you know, the one night stands and things like that, but there's so much more love to be given. There's so much love that needs to be shown in this world, especially in today's age and society.
Yeah, I totally agree about that. Listen, allow me to touch one last topic, more vile than the one we just discussed. In case of victory of the $1 million prize, what are you going to do with your money?
Invest, man. I plan to put it away. I plan to, you know, go quiet on the purchase market. You know, obviously, you know, we're building a business, we're building a brand. You know, when you think about the grand scheme of what MMA has become, if you can speak on the things great, if you can, you know, be entertaining, if you can fight well, you can truly build a company, a business, a brand. And, you know, you can have a lifestyle out of this. And you know, this will financially put me in a good place to start and create those things. So the smart thing to do is you know, put it away, invest it, and make sure that I can, you know, invest in myself to be the brand that I know that people want to see. You know, Badman is coming, the Badman team, Dem Soon No is coming. You know, all of the brands and things I've been saying for years are coming to a culmination of what they wanted me to be, and I'm becoming that.
Baba, it's always a great pleasure for me. Best of luck with your upcoming fight. Do you have any last messages you would like to share with us today?
Check me out late November. Catch me on my Instagram and follow me everywhere I go on social media. I need more followers. The game is rigged. The truth is being stifled. The fake is in. I need more followers. I gotta follow the real Badman teams. Them soon. No.
Well, check it out on all social media accounts. Thank you again. Best of luck. Hopefully, I'll hear again from you in the future, man.
Yes, sir, buddy. I'll talk to you soon.
Have a nice one. Bye-bye.